Hello makers, today we're going to try to fix some leaky alkaline battery damage on electronics. This is a pretty common situation that we've all probably ran into at some time. I have two remotes and this little Altoids can synthesizer that need to be looked at and fixed. First though, why do alkaline batteries leak? Alkaline batteries produce our desired electric potential and current through the reaction of several different chemicals. A consequence of this reaction is the production of hydrogen gas. As the battery is discharged and used, more of this hydrogen gas is produced. This increases the pressure inside the battery. If the battery is physically damaged or the pressure inside becomes too much, it will rupture. Once ruptured, the alkaline battery will leak electrolytes and other chemicals. Of particular interest is potassium hydroxide. This chemical will leak out and react with carbon dioxide in the air to form a crystalline potassium carbonate, which will steadily creep out and get everywhere and follow metal connections like those found in circuit boards. The potassium carbonate will oxidize and damage circuit board components. What can we do to prevent this? The potential for leakage is increased as the battery is discharged and depleted. Removing batteries from devices which are not in use will both remove batteries from a situation where leakage could damage the part, as well as stop them from being slowly drained by whatever devices they are in. Keep your batteries away from extreme heat. Another potential solution is to use lithium batteries of the appropriate characteristics. Lithium cells have their own set of personality traits, but do not leak in the same way that alkaline batteries do. Let's begin the cleanup. Here are the tools you will need. Screwdriver kit. This one has bits for opening devices. You'll need something scrubby. I have Q-tips right here. And you'll need some vinegar, preferably white, but all I had was apple cider vinegar and that will work. You'll also need a pencil eraser. Our procedure is simple. We will use acid to neutralize the basic potassium carbonate, and we will wipe away the battery leakage and clean up whatever corrosion we can see. Then we will look at the damage to see if it is fixed by our cleaning or if it is fixable otherwise. We're just going to open this up. Unfortunately, neither of my remotes today have screws. It's plastic tension tabs all over. Now we'll load up our Q-tip with vinegar and scrub away. You may notice some fizzing. Let the circuit board dry off, and then get the pencil eraser and scrub all of the conductive surfaces to sort of polish them and get them ready. Now let's put it back together. Let's test to see if it works. Looks like it does. Very nice. Good job. Let's quickly do the next remote. This one fought me a little bit, but it all worked out in the end. I had to test it at home because it didn't have any lights, but it also worked. The synthesizer was much more nasty. The remotes were designed in a way that minimized damage to their components in the case of leakage. This may or may not have been intentional design, but it came in handy. On the synthesizer, the leakage got everywhere. It got underneath the solder mask and all over the copper traces. This one may not work anymore, which is a shame because it was a lot of fun to play with. The procedure here is the same. We're just going to scrub away with the vinegar. I'm going to have to take off some battery tabs and the switch in order to get underneath them to try to clean up underneath them and to see what the damage is like down there. So underneath it's actually pretty bad, and I lost a copper trace. This is pretty much the worst kind of scenario you can have when you end up in this situation. So this particular item is going to take a lot more work. I've done a little bit at home since the recording of this footage, but it's really going to take a lot more than is in the scope of this video. So let this be a stark warning about battery leakage, as this synthesizer is not working right now. I hope this has inspired you to fix your own bits and bobs, and I hope that you come in to the Quinta Creation Station someday. Check us out on our Facebook. Have a good day.